this. It looks like we're going to have a nice, quiet stream today. Probably no notifications because I did so many test streams last night. And the YouTubes do not let you do more than 3 notifications in a 24-hour period. So we did a bunch of test streams last night, and I released a members video, which means the notifications are dead. That's all good. People will see when I'm live when they have a bit of a scroll. What is up? Help me. How are you, brother? Good to see you, man. How are you, laddie? Hope that you're well, laddie. What's up, local music lover? How are you? Let's go for that. And MMA guru, found pantless and decapitated in a lake, might be able to get a word in today, nice and early in the stream before we get started. How is everybody? What's going on? What's going on? I thought I'd go live for a little bit, and we'll just hang out and cover some of the news, maybe do a tier list on the fights that I'm most excited for Nasruddin Imavov versus Borralho. Maybe do a CTE or an IQ tier list. We'll hang out for a little bit, and then we'll call it, and I'll see you all again this afternoon. This is also going to be a very good stream to test whether or not the settings that I screwed around. 24-hour meme stream starts now. No, Robbie Santos, not a 24-hour meme stream. But I do like, there are so many memes to react to in the MMA world that I could literally do one. I reckon I could do a 24-hour meme stream. Oh, you random person! Good to see you. I hope that you're well. So yeah, we'll see how all my settings went, because I did screw around with the settings a fair bit last night. It seems to be holding a very normal kilobyte per second upload speed, so we'll see what happens. How are you, random person? Alright, first bit of fight news to get into is... Ooh, we've killed the music. Let's do background chill. Yes, there we go. First bit of fight news to get into... I didn't promise. I never promised in the video. In fact, I said instantly after I said it in the video, I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said that at all. So no, I did not promise Robbie Santos. Don't you put that on me, Ricky Bobby. Don't you dare put that on me. Bryan Battle is signed to the Professional Fighters League, which is weird because I thought he signed a 3-fight deal to... What's it called? Dirty Boxing. I thought Bryan Battle signed a 3-fight deal to Dirty Boxing. However, because the PFL are such good marketers and so good at business, they're probably going to let Bryan Battle fight out his last 2 fights that he signed on with to Dirty Boxing, and have Bryan Battle in the PFL as well for next year, because their tournament season is wrapping up. So they'll probably... Hey, what's up, Ali? How are you, dude? We are Dougie's Corner. We are Dougie's Corner. There is no Dougie's Corner without you guys. Rules don't matter in the amateur leagues. This is very true, Robbie Santos. This is very true. He can just come in at whatever weight he wants. No, the PFL have obviously signed Bryan Battle. Whether or not they're actually going to put him in the tournament next year will be interesting, because we've seen the PFL. They have certain athletes that are worth a certain amount of money that aren't worth putting on their tournament league, which they save for their special pay-per-view events or their special fight night events. They've got PFL run things in 2 ways. They have the tournament system, and then they have random events at some point during the year where they have just a bunch of names that they've accumulated throughout the MMA world. So it'll be interesting to see what they do with Bryan Battle here. I think Bryan Battle is perfect for the PFL. He's got a very fun personality, but if you actually watch Bryan Battle's fights, a lot of it is him just pushing someone up against the cage and holding them there and doing pitter-patter shots. Like, that's very Bryan Battle style. And then to say it was a war, he's one of those kind of fighters. And those kind of fighters, to me, are perfect for the PFL because they're fucking boring and it is just the pure sport of MMA. And sometimes the pure sport of MMA is just who can hold the other guy up against a wall for 15 minutes. And if PFL want to have that kind of competition and pay people $500,000 for winning who can hold another guy up against a wall for 15 minutes, I mean, good on them. Good, best of luck to them. There's a reason they get 2,000 views per video. Bryan Battle is the GOAT. What's up, Miguel? How are you feeling, dude, after last night? You were high when you caught me on a test stream. How are you, man? I hope that you're good, Miguel. Feral Florida man, what's up, mate? What's up? What's up? Who's we? You aren't even a member. I mean, that is true. We are members on... That is true, Ali. I mean, you do a lot of bragging for someone that isn't even a member, mate. You haven't even got 99 cents? Come on, brother. How are you, Mike? Good to see you, man. 10% like ratio. Not bad, boys. 10%. No one's watching the live stream and nobody is liking it either. Dougie's Corner has fallen off. Dougie's Corner's completely full. I might have to pack it in, and just leave you guys with Clown Show and MMA Joey. I might have to pack it in. No one's rocking up to the streams. Nobody's liking the streams. It's over. It's over. My short-lived YouTube career has come to a horrible, horrible conclusion. Dougie, I want to squeeze you between... Okay, you know what? MMA Guru found pantless decapitated in a lake. Even if the streams do descend to a point where it is just you and me, and you're the only one on the stream, I'm still not going to read out everything that you have to say. I'm sorry, mate. I'm sorry. I'm still not... If this is the direction you're going to continue to take it, I'm just going to farm you for content. I'm just going to farm you for chat stream numbers, because the way that you get placed in the YouTube live algorithm all depends on how many chats per minute you get. So I'm just going to farm you. MMA Guru found pantlessly decapitated in a lake. Thanks for the engagement. I was not drinking last night when I found your chat. Keep up the stream, was fun. Hey, Mason, welcome, dude. How are you, man? I was not drinking last night. Sure you weren't, Mason. Sure you weren't, mate. No, I'm happy that you found the channel and subscribed, mate. I appreciate it, dude. I hope you enjoy the rest of the content and dive deep. There is so much content on the channel. I've been making an MMA video pretty much every single day of the week for the last year and a half, so... Heaps of content, and not just news-related stuff, topical stuff, all sorts of stuff, man. So enjoy the back end, brother. How are you, Paul? Good to see you, man. Hey, fellas. What's up, MMA Master? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Yeah, so I think this is good for Brian Battle's career. I think it's bad for the PFL because they are a business model that is relying on people to fight boring, which is not good for fans that actually want to watch MMA. Let's see what the general community think. Let's check it out. He should missed weight for the first time just for the culture. Says MMA gone wild. This is exactly what he should do. Just rock up, miss weight, and then flip off Don Davis at the PFL. And I told you so. He's going to miss weight. He is going to miss weight. Fight at 205 because he can't make 185. Yes, I agree with that. Congratulations on their new heavyweight contender. Finally, the PFL has a heavyweight to fight Francis Ngannou. Oh, God. This is so good to see. He should do a light heavyweight tournament since it should be easier for him to make the weight on the short term. Well, that is also true in the tournament format. This guy, Dylan Armugam. He should do the light heavyweight tournament since it'll be easier for him to make the weight on short turnaround. He might be slightly undersized, but he has the skill to be competitive. Either that or the non-tournament fights. I'm going to see if they're going to put him in the non-tournament fights. I reckon they're going to put him in the non-tournament. That's going to be my bet. I think he's one of those athletes that has signed on too much money to go into the tournament, like Dakota Ditcheva. What's up, Chrissy J? How are you, man? Good to see you. I hope that you're well. Dougie, I killed a copperhead snake. Chrissy J, you're one of the most based females on MMA YouTube. President Brian Battle getting his sister pregnant in 2001 on accident. No. A meme video was extra great this week. The meme video was extra great this week. Oh, good. I'm happy you guys enjoyed the meme video. That's awesome, Paul. That's good to see. I musicked mogged Miguel Mason last night. Well, help me. You didn't send me a random link. You put the music directly into the Discord. So, young sir, Micah Mason, if you do want to put some music, just drop the actual song, upload the song into the Discord. But you can't rock up onto some YouTuber's channel and then just send him a link out of the blue. No, brother. No. Battle doesn't bring anything to the PFL, so who cares? No, it's not like he's going to start getting us to begin watching the PFL MMA Master. This is true. It appears we have not fixed the streaming issue. It appears we have not fixed the streaming. I thought we fixed the streaming issue. I thought I spent all that time last night fixing the streaming issue. We have not fixed the streaming issue. God damn it. Oh, God damn it. Settings. Output. Streaming. Bitrate. 60 kilobytes. Apply. Hold that. Hold 60 kilobytes per second. No more, no less. Settings. Streaming. Output. 60 kilobytes. Keyframe interval. 2 seconds. Presets. Slower for better quality. Tuning. Tune for low latency. Apply. Tune for low latency. Alright, let's see what happens. How are you, Christian Grey? Good to see you, man. I hope that you're well. At least the stream isn't dying completely like it used to. It just drops out for a second, but I don't know why. But let's see. 6,000 kilobytes per second upload. Let's see what happens. Where's my water? I need my water. There's my water. Sorry. It's one with the pavement. Now, well done, Chrissy J. You are insanely based and a blessing to women everywhere. I wish more women would be like you, Chrissy J. Don't rage. It's okay, Dougie. Just a bit of a lag. It's all right. We'll sort it out. It might lag a little bit now. What's up, Eric? How are you? It might lag a little bit now just while the new settings kick in, but we'll see, mate. How are you, Christian Grey? Good to see you, mate. The bots have got me. The bots have not got me. No, I just still just figuring out the new settings. Dougie, did you buy the new computer on Temo? I didn't, mate. It's a really good computer. It's a really good computer, random person. I showed the specs to the stream last night, and everyone was like, damn, that's a pretty good computer. It's not the computer, it's the settings in OBS. There's been an update in OBS, and I've obviously installed the new OBS onto the new computer with the new settings in it, and for some reason, it just drops out every now and then, which is really frustrating, but that's okay. Dougie purposely streaming while at work, so I can't be here. You could be here in spirit, feral Florida man, in spirit. Of course he did. He's the Temu Tristan Tate. Yeah, get him. Good one, Christian Grey. Delete the 8K octopus porn and then abandon the ship. No! I worked hard amassing all that octopus porn. How are you, Eric? Good to see you, man. I hope that you're well. Mic sounds good at the start. At least the mic is good. Yeah, I've sorted out the microphone. I've got that tweaked to the perfect decibels. It's just got to figure out the upload, but we'll get there. We will get there. It's normal for Wi-Fi to play hard to get with a new CPU. Give it time, maybe offer a glizzy in the red one. Well, I did notice that it was actually set up. OBS wasn't actually picking up the Nevada, the Nivea, the whatever the graphics card is. It wasn't picking up the graphics card. It was going off the regular CPU graphics card, not the actual custom graphics card that's in the computer. So I tweaked those settings. So now it's up, and now it's rendering through the graphics card. But anyway, we'll figure it out, mate. Take off your shirt. No. Audio is cutting out. Wonderful. That's good to know. That's really good to know. I'm really happy about all this. Really happy that I've spent so much money and time trying to get the stream to work, and it was literally better on a laptop from 7 years ago. I'm really happy. It makes me so happy inside. Camera looking even better, just how it was before the new computer. Yes, I figured out the settings on the software for the webcam and got the old settings back, which is good. Early one tomorrow. The fight is in Paris. It is an early one, so I'm going to be going to bed at 6 p.m. tonight and waking up nice and early. What's up, Kyle? Good to see you. Nobody said that. Nobody said what, Eric? Nobody said what. Close the stream and reopen it. That fixes it. No, it does not. Can you answer my question up above before it lagged? Of course I can, Paul. Sorry, I missed it, mate. Have you been down that street in Bangkok? Yes, I have been down that street in Bangkok. However, I prefer Bungao Road up in Koh Samui or Phuket. I think it's in Phuket. Bungao Road in Phuket. That's the one that I prefer. Camera is blinking black. The camera is blinking black. The camera should. You know what? I'm just going to open up the stream in a second window so I can actually see it and hear it for myself. Let's have a look. YouTube. Let's just watch the stream myself while I'm on my stream myself. Alright, cool. I'll check it out myself. I'll watch it myself. And we'll see what happens. Should I refresh? Restart on my phone? Nah, just leave it as it is, mate. I don't know. It'll sort itself out. Where's your beer, Dougie? Have a drink. No beers today, mate. No beers today. Remember that video sent me at no? If the newcomer from KSW missed weight in his own country and the UFC debut versus Pitbull, as if that newcomer... I know! I hate being able to hear myself. As if the newcomer from KSW missed weight in his own country and the UFC debut versus Pitbull. I know, it's fucking embarrassing, and he is very, very upset with himself. As he should be. As he should be. Like the stream, boys. It's 6 p.m. right now in California. Is it MMA Master? Let's have a look. Is it? Yes, it is. It is 6 p.m. right now. Yes, so that's when I'll be going to bed. 6 p.m. in California, 6 a.m. in India, 9 p.m. in New York City. The stream is not lagging. The microphone sounds perfect. I'm watching the stream myself on a second window on YouTube in a private window. The stream's not lagging. Everything looks great. It's fixed now for me. Yeah, just refresh the stream if you guys are still having problems. It's working great for me. Wishing you a blessed day, brother. How are you? I'm good, Mitch. I'm good. I've had a very good morning. I had a nice sleep in. I went to the gym. I was listening to Frankie's stream all morning at the gym. I cleaned my apartment. The apartment's fucking spotless. Clothes are in the wash. It's great. I'm going to stream for a couple of hours with you boys, and then I'm going to kick back for the rest of the afternoon, and I'm going to work on the second camping vlog, because I took a bunch of footage of my most recent camping trip. Do they have Wendy's down under? We do not have Wendy's down under, mate. He prefers men. No, Eric, no. No, ladyboys, just straight it up, bearded. No, Eric. Bungal Road in Phuket. You know the one, Paul. You know where I'm at. Brian Battle signed with the PFL. Yeah, all right, I'm going to close this window so I don't have to keep taking up precious space. The stream should be working perfectly. If it's not working, just refresh on your end. Yeah, so that Eric, we opened up the stream talking about that. Brian Battle is signed to the PFL. Are they going to run him in the tournament, or are they going to run him in their regular season, not their regular season, in their one-off pay-per-view events that happen like every 6 months? Garn is fighting tomorrow. No, he isn't. Wishing you a blessed day. We did that one. Did that Wendy's down under. I did that one. I did that one. I did that one. Would you disagree with me if I said Yuri is a bigger lock against Roundtree than Tom Aspinall against Garn? I would not disagree with you at all. Tom Aspinall against Cyril Garn is an interesting fight, and it makes me a little bit nervous inside, Mitch. So nah, brother, I wouldn't disagree with you at all, dude. You don't need to mention what time it is in India, but I thought I did. I was watching Frankie's stream, and there was an Indian guy in the chat, and Cheddar had just instantly banned him. Absolutely brutal. Mate, fix the audio. The audio's fine. I was just listening to it. You'll have to refresh help me. I was literally just listening to it. The audio is absolutely fine. I was just listening to myself talk on the stream. I'll do it again for the 3rd fucking time today, and the 10th time in the last 24 hours. YouTube, Dougie's Corner. Live. Listening. 1, 2, 3. Testing. I'm talking to myself. I'm chatting. I can hear myself. Everything's fine. The stream is fine. The quality is fine. There's no lag. The audio is fine. Everything's fine. Thank you for wasting my time and frustrating me yet again. Well done. You've successfully rage baited me. Good work. Now I really feel like streaming for more hours. Definitely don't feel like just closing the stream and starting again tonight. Excellent. New computer is going to be fine and great, Dougie. I'm all for trolling you for fun, but I'm not going to when you shelled out 2K. It's going to be sweet, way better and not great. Yeah, at least it's just lagging. At least it's just not lagging. I'm not going in the red. I can see the soundbar. I can see it's not going in the red. I can literally see it in front of me. There is a fucking giant soundbar right here. It is not going in the red at all. It's just bouncing at the very top of the yellow, holding in the middle of the green. Everything is fine. Everything is going absolutely fine. The stream hasn't crashed since I lowered the KPS settings. If the stream is going to be just chat trying to rage bait me, I'm seriously just going to go. I'm not in the fucking mood to fuck around. I fucked around with this so long last night, and it's working fine. Where am I up to? Ladyboys are the best of both. No, they are not. Disgusting. Disgusting. No, they are not. Watch him become the champ. I think Brian Battle will become the champ, but it depends. Like I said, Eric, it depends on whether or not they're going to put him into the tournament. I don't think they will, because they don't like putting people that they pay for a lot into the tournament. W Cheddarhead, I love Cheddar. We do love Cheddarhead. Cheddarhead is fucking hilarious. Yeah, pretty much every light heavyweight who can wrestle or box is a lock to dominate Khalil Roundtree. Yeah, but I don't know if Khalil Roundtree is just that guy who fights to the level of the person opposite him, Todithan. I don't know. Because he looked so much worse against Jamal Hill. I've never seen him look that slow and shit. Mod him in here already? No, because then he'll just ban everybody. Remember when he banned Skynet? I accidentally banned Skynet. It's when you go louder that you go red. I'll keep an eye on it. 24-hour meme stream today? Absolutely fucking not. Sounds fine to me. It looks fine to me on the audio settings as well. Remember Paris 2024 when Brendan Allen and Moicano got pulled into the back for extra testing? They're technically allowed to do that in all the commissions, because not only does the UFC run their own testing, but the commissions are allowed to take a blood sample for drug testing after you weigh in. Well, you were, buddy. It was sparking a minute ago. Well, I don't know what to tell you. Eat a dick, motherfucker! It's literally like when I'm yelling Eric, I can see the soundbar and it doesn't push into the red. Suck a fucking fat one! It's not pushing into the red. It's holding at the top of yellow. I'm watching the decibels. I'm staring at the decibel bar. And I know that when it goes into the red is when it makes that weird ass noise, but it's holding. I don't know what to tell you. Stop yelling, you're in everyone ears, be consider. The audio keeps lagging and has some high-pitched Aussie bloke just talking. Okay. Yeah, I don't care anymore. The stream is what the stream is. Dougie, they're trolling, it's fine. Yeah, the stream is what the stream is. I don't care anymore. I really don't care. I'm no longer going to keep fucking around with the settings. The stream is what the stream... This is the way the stream is. I don't fucking care anymore. I think Khalil would be better if they fought again. I'd love to see that. You think Khalil would be better if they fought again? You think Khalil would be better against Jamal Hill if him and Jamal Hill ever went again? You would love to see the rematch? Are you saying you would love to see the rematch between Jamal Hill and Khalil Roundtree, not Khalil Roundtree and Alex Pereira? Is that what you're saying, T995? Because I couldn't think of a single reason why anyone would want to see that rematch. Is Psycho Steve still alive? Psycho Steve is alive and he is out of the hospital, and now we are just figuring out what charges he is going to be pressing. Khalil fought way below the level of Johnny Walker when they fought. This is true, Toad. This is very true. Did you get the jab? Fucking oath I didn't get the jab. I'm not retarded. Dougie, I will be your QC this season. If I say nothing, the streaming is fine. Appreciate the effort and the investment. I'm getting these comments out of the way before Nacho gets here. Thank you, Paul. I know. People in chat live to watch me crash out. Scream, I love my hot cousins. I will not, but thank you, Paul. I appreciate it. I got to get beer. How am I supposed to drink and drive without beer? That's a good question, mate. I guess you could do shots of tequila. I said that about the audio about 5 minutes ago. It's good now. Thank you, Eric. Okay. Okay. Side by side, Dougie and Brian Battle have the same forehead. I think my forehead's a little bit bigger than Brian Battle's, unfortunately. I think I've got more forehead than Battle. Dougie's still reading the first 10 chats. No, I think Khalil would batter Ion Kutalaba. Right, you were talking about Ion Kutalaba. I'm with you. They're about the same level. I could see that. Yeah, I could see that, mate. I could see that. Khalil didn't look like shit. He looked technical and methodical. He just beat, and he beat Yuri. Khalil hasn't fought Yuri. Help me. Khalil didn't look like shit. He looked technical and methodical. And he beat Yuri. Khalil Roundtree hasn't fought Yuri Prohaska. The audio is screaming now, actually. I fucking bet it isn't. I fucking bet it isn't. I bet it isn't. Oh, that's the washing machine. That's picking up the washing machine because I had the door open. No, not to put you. I mean, yeah. No, I went. Yeah, no, that was the washing machine. Yeah. No, you're right. Where am I up to? Khalil Roundtree hasn't fought Yuri. Jamal Hill, Alex Pereira, Anthony Smith, Chris Dorcas, Dustin Jacoby. Yep. He hasn't fought Yuri. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Help me. Are you on the whiskeys? You on the scotches, mate? You on the scotches? Khalil didn't look like shit. He looked technical and methodical. He beat Yuri. Khalil literally can't grapple. The Eon fight would just play out the same. That's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point, Todathan. A woman at work fancies me, but just got rejected by my buddy and also another co-worker. She's on a prowl like a dog in heat. I gotta stay strong. I'm not getting crabs for sure. Ooh, how old is she, Mason? Has she realized that her biological clock is ticking and now she's trying to get a payout from the company? Dougie is becoming guru with all that yelling. I was testing the redlining MMA master. Cutting my hair this weekend, skinhead or mullet. I did answer that, Mike, but I guess it was when the lag went out, brother. I'm sorry. Always go on mullet, mate. Mullets are back in big 2025. Handlebar mustaches, mullets, and telling women to fuck off. It's so 2025. Yeah, something wasn't in the back. Yeah, low output doesn't mean technical. Khalil just overthrew big overhands against a fat ass who can't move due to his messed up legs. Yeah, but that's like it. How do you equate to this? You got a fat ass who can't move his legs, right, in front of you, which is what Jamal Hill is. You could box the shit out of him, like, say, Mario Batista was doing to Aaron Pico, or how Aljamain Sterling was doing to Brian Ortega, just for 2 examples, Toad. Or you could stand there, like Bo Nickel, like Joe Pyfer, and just throw a big overhand where it kind of looks like a hammer fist. You know? Like, it wasn't exactly a masterful performance. Khalil wasn't technical, he just crippled both of his legs. I mean, Jamal barely moved them out of the way. I mean, again, Jamal Hill just sort of turned into a heavy bag, help me. You know? Like, he was just... It was embarrassing. It was embarrassing. It was embarrassing from Jamal Hill. Jamal Hill's one of the worst fighters to ever touch a belt. Batista did. That was the one, right. Yeah, Jamal Hill's one of the worst fighters to ever touch a belt. Ever touch a belt. You mean Batista versus Patchy? Yes, Batista versus Patchy, not Pico. I got the P's, the 2 P's from Bellator confused. Ewan has regressed. Khalil isn't much better, but I think he learns how to get it done. Okay, all right. Your producer is just trying to get you to get help, and you get mad. I'm sorry, Eric. It's not me. It's not you. It's my fault. It's my fault. I'm getting frustrated. As you know very well, Eric, it's been a very long year of trying to get this fucking stream to work properly. And I honestly believed that I had it sorted out with this new computer. And then last night, when I spent time trying to get it figured out as well and did the test streams, I thought I had it figured out yet again last night. It's on me, Eric. It's on me. But then when chat is saying that it's lagging, and then I open up a private window and I check it and it's not lagging, it is quite irksome. It is quite irksome. Bumtree didn't look technical. He looked scared to engage because he didn't want to gas. I think that's what it was. I'm going with... I'm extremely Asian here. I think he has gone the Hamzat Chimaev route of... I don't want to gas out, so I'm just going to do less stuff in the cage. Did you ever have your burrito spray ready in case a wild Joe Piper appeared when you went camping? I did. I carried a burrito with me at all times, just in case Piper finally found me. All of this being said, Khalil was still able to bitch Alex Pereira in the pocket until he gassed out due to the elevation. Dude, I was walking around my apartment last night just giggling to myself at your fucking hatred for Alex Pereira out of nowhere. I thought it was so funny, man. Thank you, Eric, for the $1. Thank you so much. And we're going to talk about Alex Pereira in this stream, Toad. I think you're going to enjoy it because I've got some concerning news about Alex Pereira. So I'm going to bring that up and we're going to talk about it in this stream, mate. Thank you for the $1, Eric. I appreciate it. Aussies always suggest the mullet. Aussies love a mullet, mate. If I was Australian, I'd fucking grow a mullet. Aussies love a mullet. Business in the front, anal sex in the back. Isn't it awesome, MMA Master? Khalil wasn't technical, just crippled both his legs. We did that one. We did that one. Jamal Hill's legs were already crippled. His leg injuries are very well documented. That is a good point, but he also doesn't move his legs out of the way. How are you, Jim? Good to see you, man. I hope that you're well. Has Eric seen your meme video today? Of course Eric's seen the meme video today. Yeah, Eric was commenting in it. It's just too bad Eric doesn't send me memes anymore. It's just too bad. Eric used to send me the best memes, but he just doesn't send me any memes anymore. At least I don't think he does. When I'm filming the video, I can't think of any that he sends me. Apologize like a good boy. Fuck you. Oh, thank you, Mike, for the $5, man. As far as haircut go, there are four options. American History X, yep. Cop, mullet, or the Dougie. The Dougie is just everyone's haircut. I do a very basic bitch haircut. I do the white girl of haircuts. Just the most basic bitch of haircut. It's short on the sides, a little bit left on the top. I once had a top knot and a crazy beard, but essentially this is the haircut I've had my entire life, which is why when people say that my hairline's regressing and my forehead's getting bigger, I'm like, no, it's literally been this way forever. Thank you for the $5, Mike. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much, dude. I'm like 2 memes. Wait, I don't want to skip everyone. Thank you, Eric, for the $1. And thank you, Mike, for the $5. $5 American dollars. That's a lot of money. That's good money, that is. Thank you, dude. Thank you so much, man. How's it going? How are you, Jim? I hope that you're well. Hill's worst, only second to Whittaker. Whittaker's one of the best fighters of all time. I will not take that rage bait. I haven't watched it all yet, Daniel. There you go. Jamal Hill has the footwork of a women's fighter. He does. He's got the footwork of Juliana Pena. We forgive you. I forgive you, mate. I've got a few underdogs for this weekend. Not sure how many picks are going to go. But fuck it, look forward to going to have a couple of drinks and chill watching the 6 p.m. start time. Yeah, you guys enjoy the nice start time for the Europeans, man. Enjoy. Shout out to the Europeans, man. You guys are going to have a great one tonight. I'm in for another night shift, which is alright. It's all part of the game. I actually don't mind it because I end up just going to bed early and then waking up early. So I don't mind it at all. Shout out to the Europeans, man. Hey, Doug, when you were camping, how far from that gunman on the loose were you? I was on the other side of the state. But I wasn't really worried because he only hates cops and people who love the government. So I would have just been like, you keep doing what you're doing, mate. You keep shooting police officers in Grand Theft Auto. What's the news about Alex? It's just a theory that I have, Lane. It's a theory that I have that we will go through soon. Alex lost all his mysterious and stoic aura. He's a 40-year-old man licking feet on a stream for kids. I know, imagine being 40 and doing a stream. Embarrassing. No, he has lost all of his aura. It is true. Alex has always been overrated, but became popular due to not having any UFC stuff. Yeah, he became popular in 2024 because he saved the UFC a bunch of time when everyone else was just fucking around. Like, 2024 was Ilya Topuria and Alex Pereira. That was the entire year. How are you, Bilal's good eye? I hope that you're well, brother. How are you, man? The jiu-jitsu guy guarding the door call was fucking fun. The jiu-jitsu guy got it. Yeah, he'll enjoy that when he gets to it. Dougie's sounding as sad as Eric didn't send me memes anymore. Now we're just not how we were before. Eric used to send me the best memes, but he fell off, mate. A year ago, he told us his haircut attracts all the No, I did not say that, Eric, not even once. If you have a beard, does your haircut matter that much? I mean, no, it doesn't. If you've got a beard, it's completely different. Your beard is your face. You're all just Khalil haters. He has massively improved. I don't think he has helped me. I don't think he has. Why do you love Khalil so much? Help me. You're really going in the corner for him today. Dougie and I have this running theme and meme for the meme videos. 300 IQ for those that have caught on. They'll get it eventually, Eric. What is the theory about Alex? All right, so let me get to it then. Let me get to it. Right, so let me get to it. Let me see where I'm at too. I got to get my calendar because I wrote this. I came up with it while I was working out this morning, and I wrote the notes down in my calendar. Google Calendar. There we go. So my notes will be there, and then we need to do this. Alex Pereira's. All right, cool. Okay, I'll get that. That's ready to go. And then I've got this one here on the live, which is this link here. This link here, which that link there goes there like that. And the timestamp is 7 minutes into the video. 7 minutes into the video. All right, here we go. Hang on a second. I'm just letting it play out a little bit. Okay, cool. I'll read some chats and then I'll share my Alex Pereira theory with you guys. It'll be a good one. My theory is he's not going to make weight against Magomed Ankalaev. And I'll explain to you why. After I read some chats. And then we'll go through my theory. And I'll give you my evidence. And then I'll explain to you why I think he is going to miss weight against Magomed Ankalaev and not be able to win back the title. Where am I up to? Okay. Dougie and I have this running. We did that one. Dougie, imagine. Oh my god, the stream hasn't crashed since the latest settings update that I did. Since we last argued about it, chat. Have I finally fixed the streaming issues? We'll see. Okay, Dougie, I can imagine you on a skateboard ripping through the streets while drinking a can of Monster and having ears sketches and backwards cap with a flannel shirt playing Slipknot. Yes. Yes, this has happened. Yes. I have a longboard. Yes, this has happened. Very good, T995. That is, you're picturing me in summer. What's up, brother? How are you? I woke up and had a wank. Now I'm making brekkie. Thank you so much, brother. I really appreciate that. Are you going to come over at 1 o'clock in the morning to watch UFC Paris? I wasn't worried about you. Doug. Just checking you weren't harboring a sovereign citizen in your van. I mean, if he wants to use my van to get away from the government, he absolutely can. Just got here. We need to support Connor McCatgrabber for president of the world. I agree, Joy. Can Khalil fans explain what his improvements are? Yes, Eric, help me. What are Khalil's actual improvements? Alex P is going to be Brian battle maxing. I think he will. Yes. Alex Pereira never missed weight at 185 pounds. No way he is missing at 205. Well, wait till you see my theory, help me. Khalil improved by being less whiny on the Toes podcast, probably. Disgusting, the Toe pod. Theory and evidence, they come in slides. Chat loves slides. Chat absolutely loves slides, I know. When I sit there really thinking about something and make slides, the chat absolutely love it. I woke up and had me a wank. Now I'm making brekkie. Okay, that is, I mean, we didn't need to know about that, but thank you, brother. Probably not. Wait, you're saying you're not gonna wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning and drive all the way over to my apartment so that we can whisper in the office while watching a fight night in Paris? You're just not a hardcore anymore, mate. You're not a hardcore at all. Dougie, show us picture. Where am I up to? Dougie about to show us pictures of him in his prime doing everything T995 in my prime. Just because I'm 70 years old. L brother, I know. Second water brag already. This might be a record today. I have not even bragged about the water. Not even once. Not even once. Move to the back. Yes, there we go. Oh my god, I am the best MMA YouTuber. I tell you what, I really know how to do stuff. Alex will miss weight. Right, I'm making a call. Alex Pereira will miss weight, and I will tell you guys why I think Alex Pereira will miss his weight. I will tell you guys right now. Alex will miss weight, and I'll show you. We remember you in your prime. I know, AOZ's changed, mate. AOZ has changed. Dougie got all pictures of him getting emotional to Nirvana in his room with a tie-dye poster on the wall. Never had tie-dye posters on the wall, Yumjoy. A proper casual would wake up early, make the drive, just to sleep through the prelims, only to watch the last 3 minutes of the main card. Yeah, that's right. That's right. You drive all the way over here and just sleep on the couch, mate. Ain't no way Alex misses weight. I've got evidence as to why I think he will. Did you guys see Nick Fuentes got fucked over by Destiny? I'm shocked. How did it happen? What's up, Crisp? Good to see you. Good luck. Lock in, boys. Conspiracy being explained. Exactly, Eric. There's a lot to say about that, man. There's a lot to say. Ever since Alex fought Khalil, he has looked more composed, improved with his footwork. Ever since Alex fight, Khalil has looked more composed, improved with his footwork, managed his gas tank better, improved his shot selection, and has started utilizing his kicks a lot more. He has improved. Okay, so ever since the Alex fight, which is just the Jamal Hill fight. So just the Jamal Hill fight. He was more composed. This is true. He did manage his gas tank better. That is true. The shot selection wasn't wonderful. It was just big, meaty overhands. And he was using leg kicks against a guy who doesn't move his legs out of the way. Yeah. It's actually not a bad idea. There you go, Aussie. I don't mean fucked over. I mean they had gay Ew! Ew! This is the Alex fight and the Jamal... Oh, sorry, I thought you meant like ever since as in after. Right, so you mean in the Alex fight and the Jamal Hill fight. Yeah, fair enough, okay. I mean, he did look great in the first 2 rounds against Alex Pereira. Yeah, you can't. Yep. Eric, that casual take was so on point. That really was on point, yeah. Corporatism falling for the propaganda. Oh my god, here we go. Right, so, evidence piece number 1. Evidence piece number 1. And old Alex Pereira fans will know this. Alex has a secret method to cut extreme weight on short time. So he doesn't have to do an extended weight cut. I've spelt all of this wrong. So, do old Alex Pereira fans know about this? Alex Pereira has a secret method he uses to cut an extreme amount of weight. It's like 10 pounds of weight that he uses it in a very short period of time. Have you guys heard of this before? Cope crop? Corporate doesn't follow it. Khalil took Jamal to a decision. He's a marauder. Nick is literally paid by Israel. Okay, can we not get into something that is not MMA related? But I bet we will, because it's an MMA stream. We can't hold down an MMA conversation to save our lives. Right, I'll bring you guys over here to this. Pereira has teased that he has a secret or special method for rapid weight loss, particularly in the final stages of his cut. In February of 2025 interviews with Mark Boras, he revealed that it allows him to drop up to 10 kilograms. That's 22 pounds in just 4 hours just before the weigh-ins. So Alex Pereira has a secret method that he uses to get off a huge amount of weight in just the last 4 hours. This is the method that he has become used to. However, Alex Pereira has now changed his starting weight limit. I will draw you now to my second piece of evidence over here. Alex Pereira doing his most recent interview on the Ariel Helwani show.
Gets to be too much, he plans to make the move up to heavyweight. When Helwani asked if he thought about moving up to heavyweight for this fight, Pereira said no. However, that doesn't mean he won't move up in the future. No, there was absolutely none consideration to move up to heavyweight before this fight. I took a break, training hard, training heavy, gained some muscle and size, and focused on this. I'm going to listen to my body. Eventually, when it gets harder for me to get to light heavyweight, I'm going to go to heavyweight. Ahead of it.
So Alex Pereira has now put on extra muscle and size before the Magomed Ankalaev fight. Where's the background music? Turn that off. Right. So, this is simple maths. This is very, very simple maths. Number one, he has a secret method that he relies on for the last couple of hours, 4 hours before the weigh-in. But he has put on more muscle and mass. Now, this obviously means that when he goes to implement his secret method where he thinks he is going to drop a huge amount of weight, it's not going to work the same way. And Alex Pereira is going to miss weight fighting Magomed Ankalaev. He is going to miss weight. He's put on too much muscle and mass. He's going to use this weird secret technique that he has to drop 10 pounds in 4 hours, and it's not going to come off the same way. And it barely worked for him last time against Khalil Roundtree, because in the last fight against Khalil Roundtree, he nearly missed weight. He had a fucking horrible weight cut. It was shown. All the footage was shown of them like doing the Charles Oliveira crying and praying because his weight cut was going fucking horribly. Alright, where are we up to? You're so lucky Nacho isn't here with that spelling. Nah, we'll be fine, mate. Don't even worry about it. Don't worry about the spelling. Buddy uses the fat insecure chick method, 2 fingers down the pipe. Or I need to drink more method. If Khalil had any level of accuracy or shot selection, he wouldn't have KO'd the version. He would have KO'd the version of Jamal Hill that showed up. Ooh, shots fired. Eric accidentally supports Israel by supporting their grifters. Okay. So Alex's secret method is to lose 10 kilos is to eat Taco Bell and have a massive shit. That could be what it is, T995. The dude is showing off how big he is. Getting like, big bro, relax. You still have it to be at 205. Yeah, he's still going to hit 205. Alex will be even slower now. Magomed is going to box his head. I do think Magomed is going to destroy him. Yeah, man. Yeah. Extreme weight cut on short time. Extreme is crazy work. I mean, again, I've provided evidence. I have provided evidence. He revealed it allows him to drop 10 kilograms, 22 pounds in 4 hours. That's a pretty extreme weight cut, wouldn't you say? Being able to drop 22 pounds in 4 hours before a weigh-in. It's pretty intense. That has been developed by his team. I think I'm pretty. Well, it's a secret. What's his strategy? The strategy is a secret. It's a special method. I'm talking about the spelling. Oh, fair enough. I mean, do whatever you want then. Yeah, no, that's fine. You got me on that one. Extreme. Spill the beans. The weight cut is insane. Yeah. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think of my conspiracy theory? Good or bad? Stop Gabe. I don't know what his fucking secret is. Why the fuck would I know? Alex isn't going up a weight class? No, Alex at the moment is not going up a weight class. No. I think if he loses this fight, he'll go up. But if he wins, he won't. So, yeah, we'll see. I was going to bring that up, but he was so sick and injured in the Khalil fight. He was sick and injured, yep. Still a juicy take, though. Adds some intro. I think it's a good take. I think it's a good theory. Thank you, local music lover. Thank you. Still a juicy take. It adds some... Yeah, there we go. What's the strategy? I have no idea. The weight cut is insane. It is, isn't it? Stop gaping it before the fights. Everyone knows it. You just vomit. He gets liposuction by Nina Drama. My husband's going to film this. My husband's going to film me going down. So there we go. That's the Alex Pereira will miss weight theory. Is it enough for a video? Absolutely not. Maybe a video to enrage Nacho, but I don't think it's worth an MMA YouTube video. But there we are. I would be watching that space closely if I was you, chat. I'd be watching it very closely. There's some other news that we need to cover before we get into a fun tier list for the day. Dougie is just hating Big Sharma. I'm not hating on Big Sharma. I'm just putting 2 and 2 together. Sharma Edits is not happy right now. I know Nacho and Sharma will be fucking devastated. Toad will be punching his bloody ceiling. Toad will be running around his bedroom screaming, Dougie's right! Dougie's right! He might miss weight then he's going to look and feel like death at the weigh. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, if he's going to pull off this extreme method to cut weight. He's going to try and cut 22 pounds. He's going to come in too heavy, and then he's going to get the shit beaten out of him by Magomed Ankalaev. This is my prediction for UFC 320? UFC 321? UFC 320. Alex Pereira misses weight, gets the shit beaten out of him, and looks like a shell of himself. Alex will make weight by Nina Dramatics during his Sharma... by Nina Dramatics during his Sharma stick in the back. She'll milk him dry. The White House card. It's going to be moved from July 4th to June 2026. The weigh-ins are going to be at the Lincoln Memorial, whatever that is. The fight night will be on the South Lawn. I'm sure it'll be a pay-per-view. The fighters are going to be warming up inside the White House, which is crazy. There'll be screens outside with fireworks and light shows. The fight was planned for the July 4th, but logistical issues have pushed it to June. I would say there is already too much going on for the celebration at July 4th, so they'll do the fight night card. They'll do the pay-per-view a week before that, where they can just focus on the UFC crowd. But there we go. It seems like the UFC White House pay-per-view 2026 is going to happen. Why they're at the Lincoln Memorial? Probably just for optics. To make the weigh-ins happen. Maybe does the Lincoln Memorial have a crowd? Can you set up scaffolding and put a crowd there? He's either going to miss weight or he's extremely good. MMA Joey comes up with better theories. MMA Joey's theories are literally just what do fans hate. Let me say that again and again and again. I'll bet you $10 Powhatan makes weight. Ooh, I don't know if I believe in my theory that much, Paul. That's a good one, mate. I still can't believe Junior Tuffer is like 18 and 2 in kickboxing. I know. How? Literally fucking how. How is he 18 and 2 in kickboxing? It doesn't make sense. Magomed Ankalaev will win hands down, brother. Alhamdulillah, brother. Alhamdulillah. Bro, what happened? You used to be such a Sharma fan. You used to be such a Powhatan fan. Why have you switched teams on him, bro? Also, the Abu Dhabi Commission doesn't help the Brazilians in title fights when Oliveira misses weight. This is true. They don't give them the rehydration that the other fighters get. This is true, Eric. Not the Lincoln Memorial. I'm going. You're going to go to the Lincoln Memorial? Sick, Chrissy. That makes the conspiracy even crazier. It does, mate. Will there be a White House event if Trump gets visited by the Grim Reaper? Probably. Because if Trump dies, then it's going to be J.D. Vance. And J.D. Vance will say it's what he would have wanted. And also, We need to give another billion to Israel because Israel's our greatest ally. We've got to have the UFC event and all ticket sales will go to Israel. Search up the Lincoln Memorial. I can't see it. I can see it looking fucking amazing. All right, Lincoln Memorial. The Lincoln Memorial. So this is where the weigh-ins are going to be happening. Okay. That's pretty sick. I wonder if they'll do it in the back, like with the Lincoln Memorial in the background. Yeah, I could see that actually. Having the fighters set up here. Having the fighters set up here. And I bet there's probably grounds around the Lincoln Memorial where you could, yeah. Yeah, you could set up scaffolding here and have a crowd here. Yeah, you could absolutely do that. I could see that happening for sure, man. Doing it at the top of the step, yeah, I agree. I completely agree with you, Eric. Yeah, and then you put the crowd here on this walkway between the two roads. It actually kind of works perfectly. Yeah, and have it in the background all lit up. Yeah. Yeah. Will you buy me a buddy, pal? Will you be my buddy? Yeah, sure, MMA Guru. You don't know the Lincoln Memorial? Send 10 million more Jeets to Australia. Now, how are the Jeets going to help me understand what the Lincoln Memorial is, mate? I've always been Team Dagestan. Oh, really? What about when Volk is fighting, mate? I've been a few times. Big ass statues. Sick. Bigger version of the Rocky Stair. It looks like it, yeah. How much for some seeds? For me, seeds? $5,000 a squirt. Every ejaculation squirt is $5,000. I'm 37, shredded, dark hair, dark eyes, thick hair, based as fuck, unvaccinated. Yeah. If you want this seed in your children, it's $5,000 a squirt. I think, Chrissy J, what do you reckon? That's good. That's good price, right? To guarantee I never get sick. To guarantee excellent genetics, Chrissy J, $5,000 a squirt. That's fair, isn't it? How about this? $20 if Powhatan misses or he makes weight. You got to drink a 4-pack of 9% 196s on the stream. Done. Done. All right, how about this? If Powhatan misses, you PayPal me $20. If he makes weight, I'll drink a 4-pack of 9% on the stream during the pay-per-view. Paul? I'm willing to do the handshake emoji if you are. Handshake emoji! I know, I'm looking for it. Where's the handshake emoji? Otherwise fucking Giuliano or Gente will get all specific with it. Giuliano or Gente will be in here in no fucking time being like, is there a bet? Is there a bet going on? That's a handshake emoji from me. We haven't fixed. We have not fixed the stream lagging. We have not fixed the stream lagging. God damn it. Anyway, as I was saying, the handshake emoji is on. Mate, your computer is shit. I know. It's just going to crash for some reason. For some reason that no one can understand. The OBS is just going to fucking drop out from time to time. I'm even on the 5G Wi-Fi like I was last time on the other computer. It's just going to crash for some reason. It's just going to keep crashing. I've got all the stream settings set to how they should be. Might lag for a second because I just changed another setting, but we'll see. It might lag for a second, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Where am I up to? I'll make sure I do it all again. I shook hands. What the bloody hell is going on? We're making a bet, mate. We're making a bet. Dougie, stop the stream to cancel that. No, the bet's on. I did the handshake emoji. There's the handshake emoji right there. I did the handshake emoji. Handshake emoji. It's been done. It's been done. The bet has been made. The bet has been made. We're super ethereal about it. What the bloody hell's going on? Chat's weird right now. Dougie stopped the stream to cancel the bet. I didn't do you guys? No, the chat. It's all happening. All right. Will take me too long to find the handshake emoji. You know you're good for it. Ooh, so it's not on. You'd be lucky if Giuliano Ante is in this stream. He'll bring tons of subscribers with him. Oh, I know. Oh my god, the mass wave of subscribers will be crazy. Your computer's shite. I know. Help me. I'm annoyed. Dougie has yellow coloring around his eyes. He's got liver and kidney failure for sure. Just ask Google. No, it's just the settings, mate. Pereira's secret method to watch literally any one of Magomed's fights, because your pocket boxing literally scares the shit out of him. He just watches the pocket boxing and then shits himself. Imagine paying $2,000 for that pile of shit, computer. Thanks, help me. I know, I'm annoyed. Oh, God. Handshake emoji with the feet. All right. Foot shake instead. Foot shake instead. Dougie, stay on the point. The bet is more entertaining. No, we're here. The bet's on. The bet is on. So the bet is on. The bet is on, Paul. It's been made. It's official. We're done. If Alex Pereira misses weight, you pay me via PayPal $20. If Alex Pereira makes weight, I will buy a 4-pack of 196s, 9%, and drink them for the stream. Done. Close all the tabs of Alexa Grasso's feet. Never. Too smelly fingers. What is the point of streaming if you can't look at Alexa Grasso's delicious toes? How are you, Too Smelly? You're my buddy till the end. More than a buddy. You're my best friend. Oh, I'm extremely Asian. Thank you, mate. Make the computer run faster. I'm so fucking annoyed. 12 hot dog bet? Absolutely not. Stop sticking your dick in the CD slot, but I love my new computer. That's how you properly do it. Fuck it. Fuck you, Dougie. There we go. Handshakes. There we go. It's on. It's on. There you go. Who scammed you? No one scammed me. It's official for business deals. Play. You play footsie. Exactly, mate. Raja's on his way to jail right now. I wish he would. You're a good kisser, Bilal. Why would you say that? Now the whole community's gonna. All right. Thank you, Bilal. You dickhead. Carlos Prates. There's a little bit more news to cover. Carlos Prates got into it with fucking Nasruddin Imavov at the ceremonial weigh-ins. Carlos Prates started clapping at him. There's Prates down there with the cap on. Nasruddin's team's over here. Prates is giving him all sorts of shit. That's Nasruddin's agent and team. Prates is giving him shit. Nasruddin's on the stage. Completely different weight classes, but Prates is just down. Prates is just down to give everyone a bit of shit all the fucking time. You absolutely love to see it. God, I love Prates. He's so insanely based. And also, when do they fight? They're in different weight classes. Prates and Imavov are in different weight classes, so they're not going to fight. But also, Prates, just while we're on the subject of Prates being a based animal, got his own custom pack of cigarettes made. He's got his own custom cigarette sleeve made. So he can always have a fresh packet of smokes with his face on them. What a fucking chat. What an absolute chat of a fighter. And we know that he can go 5 rounds because he went 5 rounds against Ian Gary, yet he still manages to put down a pack a day. I swear to God, the UFC is not a real sport. Couple of darts with his own face on it in the morning, and he can still fight for 5 rounds. In fact, had his best round in the 5th round, and he puts down a fucking pack a day. If you lose the bet, you got to drunk text one of the old land whales you banged right before the last call. Absolutely not, Yumjoy. Dougie getting liver failure from drinking light beer. What a fucking lightweight. I don't have liver failure. It's the settings. Let's shake Che's sister's boobies to agree on that bet. MMA Che's sister, what a set of tits. MMA Che whoring out his own sister just to get more subscribers on MMA YouTube. That's fucking next level thinking. You know what, guys? You guys have finally folded me. I'm going to invite my brother onto the stream, and I'm just going to get him to whip his dick out and flop his dick around. If MMA Che is going to whore out his sister, I'll whore out my brother. He'll come on the stream, and he'll just sit there in the background just with his cock out. It'll be great. Let's shake Che's sister. Dougie, would you do a heroin on the stream? No, I don't think I would. Manager talking like he's also ranked in the UFC. I know, the manager's going to get his fucking head kicked in. I reckon Dougie kisses with a lot of tenderness. Okay, thank you. Imagine the taint on Volk's wife. Alright. Couple of darts in me face in the morning. Yes. Dougie, do some whippets on the stream? No. We could, but no. How good is MMA? I fucking love MMA so much, man. Prates is an anomaly. He really is lame. He's a true rogue program in the Matrix. That's fucking gold, bro. He's a rogue program in the Matrix. Oh, God. Show us your sweet cousins. No. We want to see your cousins. No, 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 no. You disgusting fucking animals. Oh, my God. All right, what was the other news that I had to share? That was it. That was all the news that I had to cover. Tom Aspinall got disgustingly booed at the pre-fight press conference. Like, horribly booed, which I'm not surprised because the French crowd are animals.
I mean, there was nobody else to fight.
He's just getting recklessly
Cyril, you just do your thing, man. You just do your
thing. They literally wouldn't let him talk. They wouldn't even let a reporter ask a question.
Il y avait personne d'autre avec qui combattre et tu sais quoi, Cyril, parle parce que je te laisse.
He was getting destroyed at the presser. Absolutely destroyed. There was a reporter that were trying to ask him questions, and even the reporters were getting booed. He couldn't get a bloody word in, mate. Which is fair enough, because the French are animals. Holy shit, we've been wasting so much time on Dougie's stream asking for his cousin's pics when we can easily get his brother's dick on the stream. Yeah, you get my brother's dick on the stream. Dougie, get 30% pure heroin and smoke it on the stream like a Serbian prince. I don't think I will do that, mate. I don't want to really smoke pure heroin on the stream, so I don't think I will. The stream, did it crash out again, or are we back? It seems to be running. I guess it crashed out again. Disgusting animals, you are offered your brother. We want your sister. No. Look up Arizona Habo. I don't think I will, mate. French crowds are animals. Dougie, calm down with all the anti-black rate. I never mentioned black. I'm not muted. I can see it crisp. You just have to refresh. I'm not muted, mate. I can see the green bar, brother. French crowd are animals. Dougie, calm down. No, no, no. The entire crowd is on fentanyl. I mean, they are French. That is true. Tom is going to make guns surrender, just like they did back in Waterloo. Based, Jim. Based, based. They booed him because he's white. Nah, muted, trust. Nah, mate, I don't reckon it is muted, Crisp. I reckon it's absolutely fine, mate, because I can see the fucking green bar, can't. I reckon it's all good, mate. I reckon you're just playing with me, mate. We got Fry and Battle signed. Terence Crawford looks fucking jacked as shit. Aspinall versus Garn face-off was good. Oh, there's this bit of news as well, which is real weird. Floyd Mayweather is going to be fighting Mike Tyson at a boxing match, which is just... doesn't make fucking any sense at all. I don't know why this fight is happening, but this fight is happening, so good for them, I guess. I guess that's good. Good for them. I wonder if it's going to be on Netflix and how much fucking money they're going to be pumping into it. I didn't even know that there was a press. Yeah, there was a spontaneous presser. Yeah, who do you have in Canelo versus Crawford? I don't know, dude. I don't watch boxing. Probably Crawford. Apparently Canelo's been a bit shit lately, so I'll go with Crawford. Did you see that Nick Diaz died? No, he didn't. Any good? I just saw people talking about booing and reporters being like, yeah, I didn't watch the whole thing because it was on while I was asleep, Eric, so I just caught the highlights on X this morning when I woke up. I'm not going to go back and watch it because let's be honest, brother. Tom Aspinall doesn't have any fucking personality, and neither does Cyril Gard. Like, neither of them have any personality at all. And if neither of them have any personality, and we need to have every single sentence translated, yeah, no thank you. I'm not interested in that at all. Alright. Let's do a tier list. Let's do a lowest fighter IQ tier list. Fighter IQ. Right. S tier is obviously genius. S tier is obviously genius level. F tier is complete spaz, retard level. F tier is retard level. Yes, this will be good. And we begin. S tier is genius. F tier is you are retarded. You will need mental help. Let me just get all this set up properly. Nice. Nice, boys. What's up, Wick? How are you, brother? Good to see you, man. Where am I up to? The French crowd are definitely racist. They are absolutely racist. Yeah, they are. Any good? I just saw the people. French crowd are racist. We did that one. Vanilla versus vanilla. Okay, Eric, thank you. YouTube settings don't let you say that France should cop a nuclear strike. I mean, you've just said it. You've just said it, and France should cop a nuclear strike and just start again. I completely agree, mate. Crawford Canelo is just another bullshit gimmick fight. Crawford is 20 pounds lighter. No shit, Toad. There you go. That's why I always say I don't watch boxing. I think, from what I've heard from the boxing community, Canelo has been pretty fucking mid lately and has been ducking Benavidez. He spent his entire career ducking Benavidez, which is apparently a thing. So... years. This is where we're at. Let's get some names on the list. Danuka, Manny Moicano, Joel Romero. Yes, we're gonna show out on this list. DDP. Yes, we are absolutely going to show out on this list. This is going to be a great list. Tai Tuivasa is going on there, mate. Shamil the Blob Gaziev is going on there. We're going to do the Fighter IQ tier list. We're going to do it right now. It's going to be glorious. Yes, 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 yes. S tier is genius. We'll do them all. We'll do them all, mate. Don't worry. I got so many fucking fighters here on the side of my screen. I'm just going to start scrolling up and we're just going to start getting through them. We got Aljamain Sterling. We got Cowboy. We got Tony Ferguson. We got Diaz. We're going to just be pumping through this list. Don't worry about it, mate. We got Rockhold. We're gonna be absolutely pumping through the list. It's gonna be great. Jamal Hill, Chiesa. Jamal, you're out. You're ruining the aesthetic of the tier list. We got Nickel. We got Bryce. It's gonna be glorious. We got Umar. The Fighter IQ tier list. Let's get it started there, and then we'll add some more fighters to it. Michael Chandler, F tier immediately. F tier is below 67. Riding the bus is complicated. Knowing where to sit is complicated. Okay. I said it 3 times. I had to word it the right way. Fair enough, corporatism. How much money to sit on the cuck chair and be... No, disgusting. French got invaded. Yep. This is true. Michael Chandler is the most retarded fighter of all time. He might be the most retarded fighter on the entire list and of all time. This is very true. There we go. That way we'll cover the names. Connor is S tier. He made the most money. Doesn't mean he's not retarded, though. Just because he made money doesn't mean he isn't retarded. You mean Yata Pan? Yes, Yata Pan. That's the one. For the super duper first middleweight, lightweight ever lightweight championship. What the fuck are you talking about, Eric? Just put everyone at F. I mean, they're all MMA fighters, so they belong at F. Right, Umar. Thinks his lungs are in his hand. Thinks that marrying your cousin is okay. That's pretty low IQ. Thinking that your lungs are in your hand and that marrying your cousin is okay. That is pretty low IQ. Next one. Bryce Mitchell. Good old Bryce Mitchell. Literally believes that the trans boxer is an NFL player in a wig. That he doesn't think that she's a trans person. He thinks that she is an NFL player in a wig. Bryce is 80. Bryce might be the dumbest human being on the roster. I'm not even playing. Jamal Hill is S tier, does absolutely nothing and then pretends like he should have won. It didn't even work on the judges on the last fight. True. Dude, how did I lose that fight, dude? Michael Chandler is S tier for investing in the future of WNBA superstars. I mean, he's thinking about the future. That is true. Michael Chandler dominated Patty in the wrestling. Toad is just saying things today that aren't true. Tony is S tier. Every move he made was premeditated to get him a Misfits belt. Champ, shit, only. That was a boxing weight class joke. They got a weight class like every 3 pounds. Oh, right. Boxing. Yeah, boxing's dumb. Boxing's retarded. They think goats and sheep are viable sexual partners. Yeah, that's pretty. I'd marry Dougie's cousin. You don't even know them. Bryce is A tier. Bryce is F tier. What's up, Capatheist? How are you, man? Dougie's just jealous of Umar for being able to marry his car. I am not. Bryce is X tier. Bryce is one of the dumbest. I am 20% sure Bryce has eaten roadkill, which is based but retired. I'm sure Bryce has eaten roadkill. Bo Nickel. Bo Nickel's pretty fucking retarded. Not as retarded as thinking your lungs are in your hand and that it's okay to marry your cousin, but Bo Nickel's pretty fucking retarded. Bo Nickel thought that him and Khamzat Chimaev would be fighting for a belt one day against each other, and he was just praying that Khamzat Chimaev could keep his winning streak going long enough to meet Bo Nickel there. Bo Nickel's a bit of a fucking retard. Like, that's pretty dumb. Johnny Walker. The fight is tomorrow, not today. It all depends where you are watching from. Shit below. It all depends where you're watching from. You know, it's all relative, mate. So just think about that before you say this and that. Just think about that before you say this and that. Tony's S tier. Every movie that was boxing weight class, I think. I'm 20% sure Bryce is eating right. We did that one. Kamaru Usman will be pretty high. He will be pretty high. True. Michael Chandler lost because he has no jiu-jitsu and kept falling into bottom position. But purely looking at the wrestling, he was taking down and slamming Paddy at will. I guess you could say he was dominating the takedowns, but he wasn't able to maintain top position. So maybe just in like the purest sense of getting Paddy to the ground, I could meet you there, Toad. Yeah, but being able to stay dominant and keep top position, he was not able to do. But yeah, I could see where you're at. Chuck Liddell is supposed to be secretly smart. I don't think that he is. What time do the fights start? Depends what time in the world you're watching from, Big Jim. Depends where you are, mate. You should go to Google and type in UFC schedule. And if you do that, if you type in UFC schedule, you'll see what time it starts for you in your time zone, mate. Bo Nickel thought he was Derek Chauvin, but he turned into Okay, Eric, thank you. A tier, whose literal footwork is at the end. A tier, who uses literal footwork to end Chinese winning streaks by leg kick. Oh, Johnny Walker. That's what we were doing. That's what we were talking about. Johnny Walker. Is he an idiot savant? He might be an idiot savant. He might be. He danced his way into the UFC. He might be an idiot savant. He might be a genius. Johnny Walker might be secretly a genius. I believe that corporatism. He figured out that all you have to do is low kick, and your opponent is going to just keep walking to the left and get away with it. I think you're right, mate. It's in like 14 hours it is, yeah. Michael Chandler's category isn't even on the list. It's below Bryce Mitchell. Actual IQ, not fight IQ. Actual IQ. Like, how smart are they as a person? Chuck Liddell went to college to be a lawyer. No shit, I didn't know that, Jim. There you are. And then Wixon is just yelling out Olga for some reason. Man, fighting nerds are all S tier. True shit, Bilal. Very true. Brother, I was joking, brother. I was joking. Bilal Jones is S tier, but we don't recognize him anymore. Jones isn't even in the UFC, mate. Olga is S tier. Why are you talking about Olga? I know that's why. Delete man. Okay. What time did the fight start? Shut up, Eric. Actually not, though. Mikey doesn't strike me as very smart at all. A nerd, absolutely, but not smart. Patheus, are you talking about Mikey Musameshi, or are you talking about Mike Chandler? Can you show it on stream? Shut up, Eric. The whole universe was in a hot, dense state. That is true, T995. Nearly 4 million years. Okay, all right. With his chin, making it as far as he has is actually impressive. True. Very true. Luke Rockhold. Luke Rockhold. Kind of an idiot. Kind of an idiot. I'm going to put him in high C tier. Ballsy. Very ballsy. But does not have the skills that he thinks that he has. And consistently gets himself beaten up. Also, Paulo Costa is a 1-2 and a body kick. And he couldn't figure that out. So I'm going to put Luke Rockhold somewhere around C tier. Ballsy. Ballsy fighter. But modern Rockhold, bit of an idiot. Thinks he's got a lot more skills than he actually does. Nate Diaz is really dumb. Hasn't figured out how to talk yet. Hell, wait a minute, is this for current UFC fighters? It's just for fun, mate. It's just for fun. Or for anyone? Yeah, just for anyone. Chuck Liddell has a bachelor's degree in business and accounting. No shit. From the California Polytechnic State University. No shit, mate. I'm honestly surprised. Dougie watched Rockhold versus Botech submission and reconsider Luke's placement. I'm going off 2025. Luke Rockhold in 2025 is a moron. Help me. I reckon he's a moron. But you know what, brother? Just for you, I'm going to watch it. Luke Rockhold versus Botech submission. Let's check it out right now. Since the stream's flowing nicely and we have time. He's pulling on the arm. Fuck, he's trying to twist the fuck out of that Kimura. He's trying to get it. He gets it. Nice one. Very nice. I don't understand why that would make me reconsider it, but that was a pretty sick Kimura. Yep. It's, in my opinion, the best submission ever. Okay. That's a very interesting take. This is the best submission ever. And you called Mighty Mouse's armbar overrated. And you called this Kimura the best submission ever. You got a weird way of judging things, help me. I like you. I like you a lot. You're very good for the channel. You place things in your mind at real weird levels. I'd love to shoot the shit with you at the pub one day because you put things in such weird categories in your mind. Nate Diaz. Let's drop Nate Diaz down to F tier, I reckon. Let's drop Nate Diaz down to F tier. He is dumb. He is bloody dumb. Nate Diaz is bloody dumb. Where am I up to? Chuck Liddell is back. We did that one. Wait a minute. This is for current fight. We did that one. We did that one. We did that one. We did that one. John Jones isn't in the UFC. Puts two dudes that aren't in the UFC. Exactly, Eric. You get it. John Jones is a fucking moron. You're thinking of fight IQ guy. We're just thinking of people in the UFC. Capatheist. Dougie put Andy Wang on the tier list too. I don't know who Andy Wang is. That it's a triangle finish. Maybe it's a different fight. Help me. Could have swore he subbed him with an inverted triangle from a sprawl. I mean, I just played it on the screen, brother. But that's like, you're probably just getting a different fight mixed up. He finished him with the Kimura. Yeah. You're probably just thinking of a different fight, man. Dougie's skin looks extra fair. I look good today. Yeah, I look good today. Hold up. All right. Tony Ferguson, the GOAT of MMA fight IQ. Hold on, brother. I'm talking. Tony Ferguson, the fucking GOAT of MMA fight IQ. Literally threw sand in the middle of a fight just to find. Tony is a genius. Tony ran into the forest with his baby in the rain because he thought it was the second coming of Jesus and he had to find holy water. Tony Ferguson is a different level of retarded. Yeah, I think Tony Ferguson exists. You know what? Considering that we've got Tony Ferguson and Bryce Mitchell in F tier, I don't think Nate can go in F tier. I don't think, like, there is a special level of retard that is reserved for the Tony Fergusons and Bryce Mitchells. They're just plain is, mate. There's no other way to put it, man. We need to change F tier to R tier. Yes, we can absolutely, like, just proper retarded. That's such a Tony Ferguson thing to do, is literally its own meme. It is its own meme in the community, mate. Is that a schizophrenic thing or a retarded thing? I think we can say that schizophrenics are retarded. You know what I mean? We're really splitting hairs here, which I know some people on MMA YouTube love to do. But they're very much the same thing. It's such a Tony Ferguson thing to do. We need to change F tier to R tier. We're going to do that. We're going to change F tier to R tier. Fuck it. I've changed F tier to F tier. I'm the retard. I'm actually the retard, chat. Chat, do you want to know who the real retard is? Me. I changed F tier to F tier. God damn it. You can't tell the difference between reality and hallucinations. You're retarded. That's what I mean. Like, we're splitting hairs here. And I know that this is an MMA chat. And an MMA chat love to get really bogged down in useless specifics. But yeah, it's the same thing. I love MMA. What other community talks about their athletes like this? We've never seen a footballer chat talk about how Ronaldo would do in law school or most likely rob a bank type of deal. I know, Eric. But our community calls for it because we have literally had people try and rob banks. Like, we've had murderers and grapists and people try and rob banks. Like, MMA is the most special place in the world. I truly believe it, man. Most likely to rob a bank is a great tier list. We might need to do that one. We might need to do a most likely to rob a bank. Impression of Dougie on all fours screaming. No, Dougie chromosome tier list. Yeah, how, like, compared to me, how dumb are they? That's what we should do. We should do my face in the middle. You know what? Fuck it. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do my face in the middle. And the question is, do you reckon they're smarter or dumber than me? Because I'm pretty dumb. So let's find a nice retarded photo of me. And we'll put me right in the middle. I'm sure there's a good retarded photo of me somewhere here. Perfect. There we go. Right. So I'm about here. Pretty dumb, but have a basic understanding of the world. I don't read good. That's about where I'm at. So are you above or below the Dougie line? And we'll do this. Are you above or below what we'll call the Dougie retardation line? I don't see words good sometimes. Yeah, we've got the Dougie retardation line. There we go. Are you above or below it as a fighter? And so far, Johnny Walker is the only fighter that's smarter than me. Got to abbreviate everything. That is true. We do have to. I mean, you understand. You're from it. The DRL. You have to abbreviate everything. The DRL. Are you above or below the DRL? That's fucking gold, brother. Why is Walker A tier? Because he might be a secret genius, Justin Kennedy. We're just not sure where to put him. He might be a secret genius. Can we make the F tier the Tito tier? We're gonna have to make it the Tito tier. Dougie looks so much better before his light beer organ failure. No, this is how it used to look, mate. I think we got the settings right. Just put yourself at the bottom, mate. Every fighter will be above you. I don't think so, mate. Bryce Mitchell has got a bachelor's degree in economics. You know what, Toad, are you still here? You know what, dude? You're right. Michael Chandler did body Paddy Pimblett in the wrestling. He absolutely did, mate. Chandler absolutely did body Paddy in the wrestling. You're right, dude. The D line, got to abbreviate everything. Tito needs to be on. Tito will be on here. We'll get to Tito. Don't worry about that. We'll get to Tito. And BJ Penn, we will get to them, mate. Don't worry about that. Cody Garbrandt is smarter than Dougie. He might be. He might be. Add Lee Murray. We will add Lee Murray. We'll get there. Can't stand him, but Dominic Cruz isn't a... Dominic Cruz is not... Dominic Cruz might be S tier. Dominic Cruz is a very clever man. The DRL is the gold standard for retardation. The DRL is the gold standard for retardedness. Johnny Walker. People, Paddy can't wrestle, but people are blinded by the hype of the Kansies fight. Yeah, it's true. It's true, Toad. It's true. I'm just watching the fight now. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Chandler was just body slamming him down, but Paddy was very good at reversing, which was caused completely by the scrambles. Round 2. 2 minutes in. Chandler's been fucking bodying him with the wrestling, but Paddy just manages to scramble out of the positions. You're right, Toad. You're absolutely correct, mate. Very good read, mate. Every time Walker gets KO'd, his brain swells and he gets a little bit smarter. A new meme was born. Bo Nickel actually graduated from Penn State. Yeah, but they've been lowering the standards. You know, Chuck Liddell isn't smart. I don't think so. With Cody's face tattoo, Garbrandt is not... that is true. Cody Garbrandt looks so fucking dumb, he has made Sean O'Malley want to change his entire life choices, mate. We'll bump Dougie up if he ever shows us a photo of his cousins. Well, too bad. You're never seeing them. You're never seeing them. Kyle is a teacher, so he's got to be somewhat smart. I thought the coach was the math teacher, Bilal. I thought it was the coach. Cruz is A tier. He's almost too confident by his IQ that it brings him down a bit. That's a good read, corporatism. He's too smart to know. Yeah, he's too smart, yeah. Any women on this tier list? I don't have any women saved on my computer, so no. But if I find any of them, we'll get to them. DRL is such an awesome concept. This is going to become part of the channels. I know, I love the DRL. That is fucking genius from my brother there. My bro absolutely crushed it with that one. I thought legally changed his name to Stop It, MMA Guru Pound. Stop it. What about Clay Guida? We love Clay Guida. I'm a big fan of Clay Guida. We'll get to him. Diego Sanchez was scammed by Dougie. True. Bo Nickel has the personality of a dead tree. He does, mate. Kyle is a chemistry teacher? No fucking way. I did not know that. I thought their coach was the maths teacher. What about King Green? Mate, you're not a casual at all. Look at you with all the names that you know. I forgot about the tattoos on Cody Garbrandt. That is retarded. Imagine getting that tattooed to your face. All right, next one up. Next one up is Donald Cowboy Cerrone. Where are we putting him? Where are we putting Cowboy Cerrone? Ooh. I mean, Cowboy Cerrone has made some good money for himself. With a bit of jiu-jitsu on his back and a bit of Muay Thai down the center. Cowboy's not an idiot. He opened up his own ranch. He's been in movies. He got on steroids at the right time in life. He went and got the hair tattooed. Yeah, I reckon Cowboy might be above the DRL. Cowboy's doing shit for him. So I'm going to put Cowboy up in B. He's going to be up in B tier. I think Cowboy's killing it, to be honest. Cowboy's ranch is a legend. Yeah, no, I think Cowboy's C tier because he nearly drowned in a cave. He did nearly drown in a cave. People forget, man. Cowboy Cerrone. I would never go into a fucking cave free diving and get lost. I would never do that. I don't think Cowboy is above the DRL. Yeah, Cowboy, the cave story. You guys don't know the Cowboy Cerrone cave story? He talked about it on JRE. I don't think he does make it past the DRL. I wouldn't go into a cave. Does the DRL know it stands for the Dougie retardation line? You got to be, are you smarter or dumber than me? I think Cowboy might be dumber than me. He can talk in interviews and can string sentences together. That's the biggest clue we get. True. Drowning in a cave is pretty fucking based. Cave divers are retarded. They are retarded. Anyone who cave dives instantly goes into the Tito tier. Yeah, I think he comes just below the DRL, but he's smarter than Luke Rockhold. There we go. Cowboy Cerrone. If only... Why is the DRL attached to Luke Rockhold? I don't like that. Why have they been grouped together? What the fuck? I don't want them to be grouped together. Why are they grouped together? Why is the DRL part of Luke Rockhold's lore? The fuck is going on? Alright, the DRL and Luke Rockhold are for some reason intertwined forever. I don't understand why, but there we go. I don't make the rules, I just live with the tier list the way that it's presented to me. Oh well, it is what it is. Because you're on the same mental level as Luke Rockhold, yeah, I guess so. Hand in hand. Cowboys above the DRL just because the rest of us are pussies. Oh, I don't know, mate. That's pretty dumb. He didn't drown. He's still alive, but he nearly drowned, MMA Master. He believed that he was going to die in that cave. Darren Till with high IQ leaving his wife and kids to achieve misfits, but that is a high IQ move. Don't let your fucking children hold you back in life. That is a very high IQ move. He can read, so he's smarter than you. All right, shall we make it a poll? Is Cowboy... We'll make it a poll. Is Cowboy above the DRL? Alright, chat. It's all up to you. Where does Cowboy Cerrone belong? Is Cowboy smarter or dumber than me? Are you having a stroke? I might be. Mike Perry beats Dougie in chess. No, MMA Master. No, he doesn't. The rest of you are pussies. Cane diving is done by smart guys because they're so sick of how dumb the rest of the planet are, they have to risk to feel anything. You know what, Paul? You might be right there. Just delete rock? Yeah, true. Tried to join the NRL, got hit so hard that I ended up in the DRL. Nice one, Compatheist. Didn't Cowboy almost drown in the cave to save his buddy? Don't think so. I think he was in there with a buddy and they got lost. The card should have been a numbered event and had Garn versus Tom as the main. Literally the entire card is France versus Britain. It should have been Jim. I agree, dude. I completely agree, mate. Him drowning wasn't his fault, though. He got lost. That's your fault if you get lost. How is Walker above the autism line? Walker's a secret genius. Fuck them kids, Darren. Hey, fuck them kids. Hey, Gudu. Fuck them kids, Gudu. I double check myself on that, but grinding for hours. I'll double check myself on that, but grinding for another hour or so. Like grinding? With a machine grinder? Nice, Mikey. Man that works with his hands. Everyone talking a big game, but scared of life-threatening situations. No, because you're too smart not to get into life-threatening situations. Cowboy said he was going to come back into the UFC in his 40s on TRT. That's retarded. No, that's kind of based. Help me. F1 the vote. Veto the vote. No. Is option 1 bad for you? It is, mate. This is the spectrum list. It really is, mate. Dying of water is retarded. It is. I think so. Tougher Brothers are S tier. For being able to stay in the UFC, they are S tier. Fucking hell, Paddy Pimblett did beat the shit out of Michael Chandler, though. In the third round, Paddy Pimblett beat the fuck out of him. Shrunk him. Jesus Christ. Mark Hunt was a top-ranked chess player at one point. I don't believe you. Cave divers are gay retards. I agree. Cowboy literally thought he was playing Minecraft IRL and dove head first into the... Well, there's water down there. I'll be okay. Is Cowboy smarter or dumber than me? And he puts yes and no as the answers. The DRL level needs to be between D and R tier. Is he or is he not smarter than me? OTM. It's a unanimous win for Cowboy. It is. It's 75% for Cowboy. I hate it. Cowboy's buddy fucked up and made Cowboy... okay, alright. They want themselves an nice little brown... Okay, alright. Cowboy said he would never dive with that buddy again. There you go. Cowboy rides bulls. That's retarded. I think so as well. But apparently, Cowboy Cerrone has made it above me. He is teetering on the levels of retard, but Cowboy is not retarded. I'm just as shocked as anyone. He's teetering on the levels of retard, but Cowboy Cerrone is not retarded. There you go, boys. It's been made official. It's absolutely been made official. There's nothing we can do about it. This is out of my hands now. It's out of my hands now. Also, knock on wood, we haven't had a crash since I updated the stream settings again. Since the most latest update of the stream settings. Knock on wood. So true. Where am I up to? Cowboy said he would never dive with that guy again. We did that one. Cowboys fucked up. Made Cowboys time in the bed. Want to put themselves in a nice little round hole. So true. I'd leave my family in a second if I was offered a life-changing job. I'll leave my family in a second if I was offered a life-changing... Yeah, exactly, mate. If you're offered, like, lifetime money, you leave your family. Chandler is so retarded, he thinks his own sons aren't black. Thank you, MMA Master. Grant Dawson, Gamrot, and Dariush lay on prey Paddy to an easy 30-27. Not Dariush, no. Maybe Gamrot, maybe Grant Dawson. No, not even Gamrot, because Gamrot couldn't even hold down Dan Hooker, mate. I'm going to put that fight back on. Dan Hooker versus Gamrot. Gamrot couldn't hold down Hooker. So, maybe... No, I disagree. Gamrot, Hooker. I haven't watched that fight back, actually, ever. Gamrot, Hooker. I disagree, Toad. I disagree. Hot take! Bobby Green took a dive in the Turner fight and was next level IQ, so he's A tier. That's how Bobby Green can keep paying for his baby mamas. Mark Hunt is actually a 1% of chess. Legit. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Mark Hunt, UFC chess player. I don't believe you at all. Mark Hunt, the retired New Zealand MMA fighter known as the Super Samoan UFC icon. Get the fuck out of here, chat. Chat, get the fuck out of here. What a surprise to Mark Hunt's fans. Mark Hunt's prowess in chess. Despite absorbing countless headshots in the heavyweight division, he's got 24 KOs in his pro record, 7 losses KO. He is an avid online chess player who is ranked in the top 1% of chess.com. He's been active since June of 2012. He plays tens of thousands of games, over 65,000 in 8 years over 2020. He specializes in bullet chess, ultra-fast chess, 1 minute per side. What the fuck is this secret superpower of Mark Hunt? He is top 1% on chess.com. Which, by the way, if you don't know, chess.com has got really fucking good anti-cheating analytics. It's got a really good anti-cheating AI. Well done, corporatism. That was all you, corporatism. That was all you, mate. Well done, man. That's fucking crazy. I did not know that. There you go. No shit. Where were we over here? I guess we got to put fucking Mark Hunt in S tier. I don't even think I have a Mark Hunt photo. He's never been in one of our tier lists. But I guess we're putting Mark Hunt in S tier. Hang on a second. Mark Hunt, ESPN headshot. This is a crazy first for the channel. Mark Hunt is making it into a tier list. Let's do it. Save as fucking Mark Hunt. Here we go. Mark Hunt being indoctrinated into the channel lore. Mark Hunt at the very top. You know what? We're going to make Mark Hunt SSS tier. Sean Strickland will like that. Where am I up to? Let me read every single chat. Sorry, guys. I was just blown away by that Mark Hunt information. Where am I up to? Right. Hot take. Bobby Green. Where are we up to? Where are we up to? Where are we up to? Staring death. Staring death in the face is still looking for a decision. Running from death is just survival response by victims that don't bake themselves to overcome the odds. Yeah, Paul, I am not going to agree with you at all on this one, mate. I think if you are getting yourselves into the situation where you're in a cave diving situation where you could die, that was retarded. And being able to keep calm in a survival situation is really good, Daniel. I agree. But putting yourself in that situation in the first place, absolutely retarded. Oliveira could do the same, but he'd probably just win by an easy KO instead. No, I think Paddy Pimblett would beat Oliveira. Cowboy underwater, but above the line. Exactly. Pole lower than the DRL. Pole to lower the DRL to make it more accurate. No, it's in a good spot, I reckon. Brave about being smarter than Dougie is like bragging about being the fastest runner in a group of paraplegics. Exactly. Borralho gets it. If you're barely smarter than me, you're kind of retarded. Cave divers leave their loving wife and kids at home to go explore a cave called the Devil's Gooch with a literal 100% fatality rate. This is cave diving. Gamrot and Benny are also better strikers than Paddy. No, not Benil Dariush. No, Benil Dariush is stuck in the fucking mud, mate. Bigfoot Silver is the ultimate DRL. He is, mate. I don't get it. Pussy doesn't equal smart. I agree, Carpathius. Dougie, why did you ignore me in Frankie's chat? Am I just being gay? You're just being gay, mixed martial artist. I literally said g'day to chat. I wasn't saying g'day to every single person in the chat, but I did say hi, chat. How are you going? And that was, part of you and part of Western and part of Muay Thai and everyone in Frankie's chat. So, yeah, you're just being a little bit... I said hi to everyone in the chat. I saw you, mate. But I was also at the gym working out, like just listening and quickly typing, not really reading the chat. Mark's smarter than you think. He is, mate. Mark Hunt is like Raymond. He fucking is, mate. Literally told you. You never said it, Eric. He's on some He's only lost to Magnus. That is insane. I'm so impressed. I'm so impressed by Mark Hunt. I'd like to imagine Mark Hunt checkmates someone and just walks off like a UFC at his computer at home. Checkmate and then just walks away. Oh, God. Mark Hunt. More like Mark, very smart guy. And I hope the best for him, Hunt. True. Autistic people are good at strategy games like chess and in some cases... Oh, like chess in some cases. No, yeah, Tyler, of course. Of course, they see patterns in a very special way. He's only allowed to play chess online because he's scared he'll crash out like a bull in a china shop when he loses. I mean... Fuck it, you think Magnus crashes out? Wait till you see Mark Hunt lose a game of chess. Said that shit 10 minutes ago. Oh, you did, Jim. I'm sorry. Just put a photo of a tougher bro. It's basically the same. No, we got Mark Hunt in there. Was it Jim who said it? I thought it was the therapist. No, never give Eric any credit. That's part of the game that we play. Same with Chuck, apparently. Secretly really smart, just not at chat. Yeah, chat was saying that earlier, that Chuck Liddell has got some sick... Chuck Liddell has got some... qualifications. Being good at chess isn't a superpower. I am Grand Wizard after... I think you're a Grand Wizard in something different. MMA Guru, found pantless and decapitated in a lake. Dougie, Paul Craig deserves to be S tier. He was a teacher for years before the UFC, and being a teacher in the UK requires a bachelor degree in your specific subject. We'll get to Paul Craig, help me. Don't you worry about that. I'm a Grand Dragon, watch out. Mark Hunt wins chess, but not court. This is true, he does not win court, no. Sorry, I had a case of girl brain there. It's alright, mixed martial artist. I get it, dude. Justin has a terrible fight IQ. He let his wrestling go to waste. Justin has terrible fight IQ. Justin Gaethje? Johnny? He has let his wrestling go to waste. That is true, mate. Where the fuck is Nacho? We need some more men with balls in this chat. I know, right when you need Nacho to back you up, Paul. He's not here. How did Mark Hunt ever make a name for himself in chess boxing? That is a thing, actually, Eric. He could go and do that. If you think Mark Hunt is good at chess, just Google Mark Hunt's father. What has Mark Hunt's father done? Bilal's a good eye. Mark Hunt owns Hunt Ketchup. Good for him. I still own 50% of the channel. Alright, Tim. Calm down, Eric. Being great at chess is a superpower. I think it's a superpower. He hog-tied me with an apple on my mat. Disgusting. I don't have terrible fight IQ. I don't know. Alright, what about Aljamain Sterling? Aljamain Sterling. Very... Being dumb by thinking that he would stand and strike with Sean O'Malley for his title defense. That was pretty retarded. To think that he should stand and strike with Sean O'Malley. He's pretty retarded for blaming his manager for his own choices. He's pretty retarded for signing a 5-fight deal contract without seeing that it was worth any more money than a 3-fight deal contract. But he has been able to make a lot of money with his whiskey brand. Not his whiskey brand, his rum brand. So he's not completely retarded. He'll make some dumb choices, but he's not that retarded. Because he knows how to actually make money outside of the UFC. And we see fighters all the time that have no idea how to make money outside of the UFC. What's up, Nacho? Good to see you, dude. Chris Winoir chess crash out is the most valid, to be honest. Chris Benot's chess crash out. I've never seen that one. MMA Guru found Taylor's. Tito tier, B tier. Search up Mark's brother, Mike Hunt. He's awesome. I'll check him out. I'll check out Mike Hunt, Eric. Let's have a look at who is Mike Hunt and what has he done. Mike Hunt. Mark Hunt's brother. Who is he and what has he done? I've just said Mike Hunt over and over again. Eric got me. 10 out of 10. Well done, Eric. You fucking walked me into that one, mate. Well done. C tier, I'm coming in your ass, buddy. That was retarded. Yep. I'm hearing bad things from lower middle management about today's stream. Today's stream's going great, Nacho. Paul is just angry that I think going into a cave full of water and getting lost is retarded. And Paul think it literally makes you a high IQ man. S tier for winning the belt off nothing. He does know when to fake it, does Aljo. That is true. Sterling did fool Jan to give him he did, that is true. I'm with you, Paul. There is no connection between being scared and being intelligent. There is no connection between being scared and being intelligent. I think knowing survival situations is pretty intelligent, like knowing what's most likely to get you killed. His run is probably shit. His run's probably good, man. Honestly, I'm just hearing some 4D chess moves here. We aren't smart enough to understand his moves. True. Artem Lobov has a bachelor's and a master's degree. Yeah, it's not hard to get a bachelor's and a master's degree. They keep lowering the barrier for entry. You did get me, Eric. You did get me there. There's no way you fell for that. I did, mate. I did. Lower the DRI for that one. We should lower the DRI for that one. Maybe we should. Maybe we should lower the DRI for that one. Fucking about time, Nacho. Chat is being pussies left and right, and in the center, they're crashing out on estrogen. Mate, going into a cave full of water and then getting lost is retarded. That was an old one. I know he got me there. Dougie's Australian. That's the same thing as being retarded. You do have to be Australian to live here. Steve Usyk had bad IQ in the 5th round against Pantoja. He did. Why is Dougie scared this time? I'm not scared, mate. I'm saying don't go into a cave full of water and get lost. That's retarded. Cave exploring is manly. Most manly things are retarded. Being brave is retarded because you put yourself in retarded situations. The Mexican Doctor Fighter should be S tier. Should be. Chris Benoit is the wrestler that murder-suicided his whole family. Ugh, that's horrible. Brother has a photo of Nina Drama as a pound for pound calling everyone else a pussy. Good point. Cowboy mate fucked him up in the cave with his... Cowboy's mate fucked him up in the... Mate! Going into the cave of water is retarded. Whether you and your mate are going into a cave and your mate does it, doesn't matter. It's fucking stupid going into a cave full of water. What? You would know about the urge to explore if you had high testosterone. Having high testosterone makes you retarded. Thank you, Marindricus, for 1 gifted membership. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you so much. Dougie is just stalling to keep the Aljo skinniest. Need a Durant profile picture as well. It is. I'm going to say Aljo's not retarded. He's above him. There's literally no guarantee you can't die cave diving. It's retarded. Testing your limits is based in intellect. It's not intellectual. It is based. It's high testosterone. But I think the more high your testosterone levels is how high of a retard you can be. Aljamain Sterling's not dumb. He's actually made money with his career and won a title without having to actually win a title. Aljamain Sterling's not dumb at all. He's going high B tier. Don't get into a cage and fistfight someone who knows how to fight. Not dumb if you do know how to fight. True, Carpathius. True. Whenever I hear about someone carking it in a cave, I laugh at them for being retarded. Yeah, this is a non-argument. It's not an argument. Getting into a giant cave of water is retarded. Not being based is fucking dumb. I rest my case. No, being overly based can be fucking dumb. Thinking that you can survive under the surface of the planet in a hole full of water is dumb. Hashtag molester. No. Coupled with bad IQ, Rose and Pat Barry, they both have horrible fight IQ. They do. Who's next? Shamil the Blob Gaziev. Very clever to pair with Lucas Tracy to save his career. Very clever to email Lucas Tracy and beg him to save his career. That's an S tier move. Saving up all your strength and letting it all go in the first 2 rounds and not wondering whether or not the fight will get to the 5th round. Clever fucking move. Very clever move. Winning your last fight by just pumping out a jab and doing nothing else. Shamil Gaziev, he's a fucking genius. He's never made a bad decision in his fucking career. He might even be smarter than Johnny Walker. Mate, what is the point of having cardio when you just know you're going to finish the fight? The ones that die are the dumb ones. It pushes natural selection, so we take the dumb ones out of the gene pool. No, the ones that go in are the dumb ones. By the way, I'm terrified of cave diving, but I don't think that makes me smart. I think knowing that something can kill you and then avoiding it inherently makes you a smarter person. Like, it's like walking into a lion's cage to try and tame it. Yes, it makes you insanely high testosterone. Yes, it makes you a masculine man to try and tame that lion. But it's retarded. Guru thinking he'd fuck up Cane Corso is based, but also wrong and retarded. That's what I mean. Like, just because you want to test yourself against dire situations doesn't make you smart. What actually makes you smart is knowing that that situation is dire and you're probably going to die. Shamil was S tier IQ for quitting before going into cardiac arrest. That is true. That is true. What's up, Guru's sister? How are you? Trains on a basketball court so we can get a game in with the boys after training. Very high IQ. Shamil the Blob Gaziev. He's the top 1% in his IQ and he's part of the cliff. Exactly, mate. Guru meant he'd fuck up Cane Corso in an eating the hell out of one. Orcs don't discriminate. Yeah, it was an eating contest only. Herbert Burns have bad cardio IQ. Herbert Burns have bad... Johnny, what are you saying? He's got a Herbert Burns level of IQ. Renato Moicano shooting on Dariush in the last minute of the fight after being down 2 rounds is pretty fucking dumb. That is a high-level dumb move. Very true, Fighters Club. Might even be smarter than Johnny Walker, saying that it is on this tier list today, Justin Kennedy. It is on today's tier list. Gaziev is just a fat guy who doesn't train. Yep. He realized he could be an MMA fighter for 6 figures a year. Kind of fucking genius, I reckon. Trying to tame a black... Shut up, MMA Master. John Jones should be S tier for ducking Tom. WIQ moment to duck the Grim Reaper. Yeah, that does put you in... John Jones is S tier because John Jones has handled his career fucking perfectly, mate. I'm not above admitting I might be wrong, but I don't like the pussification. And I never argued that once, Paul. I don't like the pussification of the world either. I've said that it was highly masculine, hugely testosterone fueled, but those things do equal dumb situations. It's also a cave, bro. He's not playing Russian roulette. He knew there was a risk, but not like walking and knowing he would end up in that situation. He made it out, so no, it's still dumb, mate. I heard Shamil turn down a Mensa membership because they just aren't on his level. That's it. There'll be another level, the Shamil Gaziev level. John Jones is F tier for officer nerd. John Jones is F tier for officer nerd. John Jones is F tier for officer nerd. Okay. Cane Corso is a dog, Dougie, a really big fucking dog. Oh, right, there you go. Estrogen fueled Dougie. No. I'm off work now. Excellent, feral Florida man. I hope I was able to keep you company while you were working. No, you didn't argue that. I get it. I understand. I see your point. I just don't like it. That's the best that this channel can hope for, I found, Paul. In the year of doing this live stream, that's the best that we can get. I understand, I see, but I don't like it. That pretty much sums up Dougie's Corner. I see it, I understand what he's saying, but I don't like what he's saying. That's Dougie's Corner. Fuck. That first round of fucking Hooker versus Gamrot was so sick. That was such a fucking sick round, man. Jose Aldo, 13-second IQ. True. Dougie talks like Nam fan. Nope. You don't know that Jones clip? No, not Officer Nerd. I don't know that one, man. Dougie doesn't even know what a dog is. True. Never even seen a dog. What time does the card start for you? 1 a.m. 1 a.m., man. Dougie, 7 months with no sex. True, Eric. True. Cave divers try to justify to their family when they have to go into the Earth's cave. It has 200 deaths. Yeah, that is retarded. The Benon title run is well underway. No, Nacho, shut up. Dougie only knows dingoes. No, yeah, we don't even have dogs in Australia. Just different kinds of dingoes, mate. Driving can kill you, but billions do it. Our boy fought in a cage for decades. Then was farming a new adrenaline spike, and it almost cost him. There's a fine line. Who is going to find it? Luckily, we have the line, Mike. It is the Dougie retardation line. And Cowboy Cerrone is riding it. Is absolutely riding it. Now, he is above it, because the chat voted him above it, but Cowboy Cerrone is riding the Dougie retardation line. Lower the line? We might have to lower the line. Nacho, don't troll me with that Bannon tape watching shit. I'm on it. I know, Paul's in a fucking mood today. Chael Sonnen spinning back elbow against Anderson. High IQ move, mate. We need to pull up some John Jones arrest foot. But the question is, Justin Kennedy, which one? Which one is it? What about skydiving? Is that retarded? Skydiving is retarded. Yeah, jumping out of a plane is retarded. Me and people from China. Exactly, mate. The dingo. That bloody dingo took my baby. All right, next one up on the Fighter IQ tier list. Next one up on the old Fighter IQ tier list is Tai Tuivasa. I think Ty's a genius. Tai rode out the success from knocking out Derek Lewis into starting his own beer company and now gets sponsored by Australian sports betting companies. He's probably made enough money where he could just live a regular 100K a year lifestyle for the rest of his life. And if he doesn't burn through all of his cash, he could literally just live in Queensland on 100K a year. Just kick back. Ronda Rousey against Holly and Nunes. F tier, R tier, bottom level. The most retarded you could be. Would you rather be converted into a midget and locked in a room with MVP's dad, or walk on a street with an 8-mile radius of where Ngannou rides his motorcycle? I mean, Fighters Club, you've given me the same option just in two different ways there. You've given me no way out of that. Either way, I'm going to end up murdered. I guess I'd rather be hit with Francis's motorcycle, because at least I'll be taken to hospital and put into an anesthetic sleep. Whereas if I'm locked in a street with MVP's dad, it's going to be painful. Chael Sonnen is a clown. I can't believe I was ever a fun, mostly just a fan because he looked like my dad. Yeah, I get it though. Chael Sonnen's a fun bloke. He has some very fun lines. Pull up some leaked Guru Blumpkin takes. No. It's the one where he screams, "I hate you," and bonks his head on the hood of the car. Oh, is that the one? So what is the word that he said, officer nerd, before he did that? Because I've seen that footage before. Artillery gives all of his money. Does he give his money away? Oh my god. You never understand the intricacies of Sean O'Bannon's cat. Shut up. He almost beat Garn. He did almost beat Garn. True. How much is he keeping, though? He's a big spender. Is he a big spender? That's retarded. Chael's too much of a fake to know how actually dumb he is and how much is a show. I know. It is. That's the annoying thing with Chael. Like, how dumb are you and how much of it is the show? No wonder Chael's whole take about the rah-rah situation is don't break the kayfabe. That is literally Chael's entire life. I didn't get much sleep last night. I stayed up until 3 a.m. debating Nacho on the merits of watching Bannon and Hughes fights. I saw Nacho start that off in the Discord, and after meeting him, I'm like, he could be watching Sean O'Bannon. Like, he actually could be doing it. Dougie being converted into a midget would give him an extra 3 inches. I'm not short. I'm regular human size. Tai Tuivasa's food bill is very expensive. It is. True. I ride with Hughes. Good. Riz tier list. Ooh, we could do a Riz tier list. Yep. If you want an IQ tier list for the channel, check the picks table. If you want an IQ tier list for the channel, check the picks table, plebs. Ha! Well, wait till Monday, Paul, and we'll see where you stack up. Why isn't Tito on the list yet? Because we're just taking it slow, Mike. We're just having a nice, slow Saturday afternoon session. All right? We're not doing a quickie. We're not just trying to bust one out as quickly as possible. We're just taking it nice and slow. Ty will chill in a housing commission and shouting addies for a week with the bet. That is true, mate. Chow pronounces names worse than Dougie, but Chael is doing it on purpose. I don't read good. Where do we end up with Ty? I think he's kind of a genius. Turning his career around, choosing to not get hit in the head anymore. I think Ty's a bit of a genius. I'm going to put Ty creeping up close to the DRL. I think Ty might end up being... It depends how he saves his money. And if he doesn't save his money, he's below the DRL. It all comes to how Ty manages his career. Yes. I'm freezing. I'm absolutely freezing. I'm going to get some trackies and a hoodie, then I'll be right back. I'm going to get some trackies and a hoodie. Enjoy the sounds of the chill music. I'm back. Did it disconnect? It disconnected again, didn't it? It did disconnect again. It's so annoying. Oh well. I guess the stream just disconnects every now and then. Dougie, we're joking about the Riz tier list. I actually unironically want this. You pretend like you're a boomer who doesn't keep up with the young buck trends like Riz. I am a boomer, but I only understand the young trends because of the live chat. If it wasn't for the live chat, I wouldn't understand anything you people are saying. WMMA breakdowns, never doing them, Tyler. Some trackies? They're called trackies. What do you call them, mate? Dougie needs to lower the DRL. How to take them out and figure out that it's cold? Shut up. Bro can't even have music playing for more than 30 seconds. Bro can't even have it so music plays. I know! I don't understand the quality of the stream. It's horrible. Absolutely horrible. Oh, well. It is what it is. People don't understand. Chael is trying to lure in Raja by being nice to him so he can turn off his body cam and put a good old-fashioned beating on Raja himself. I don't think that's the angle that Chael is going for, mate. I don't think that's it at all, man. WMMA breakdowns are on Dougie's Corner Cup channel. No, they are not, Tyler. We do not do them. Never been so invested in a fucking women's MMA fight. Nacho manages to do that. He manages to pull you into fights that simply don't fucking matter. The word Riz makes me want to headbutt a pickaxe. I agree, Justin Kennedy. Aura? They say aura when they could just say the fucking word cool. Like, aura and cool are the same fucking word, but they refuse to use the word cool because everything has to be different. Riz is retarded. Like, it's just a retarded word. And the other one is glazing. I hate it. I hate it when young people say glazing. I absolutely hate it. Tai Tuivasa loves a cheeseburger with an extra large french fries and a soda. I can believe that, Johnny. Did you see that Rebecca versus Klein got announced? I didn't, Bilal. Do I ride with Klein? 97 on the Fighter Matrix. Do I ride with Klein? Maybe I do. Do I have the balls? Hang on, we're out.